everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Too Faced That's My Jam eyeshadow palette. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I will do my best to reply back. This palette retails for $27 at Ulta Beauty, Sephora, and Too Faced online. I do want to read a little bit about this on Ulta.com. That's why I purchased mine. It does say, "Don't be jelly. Too Faced That's My Jam mini eyeshadow palette includes sexy, cool shades inspired by fresh picked berries and will have you saying, oh hot damn, that's my jam." It does go ahead and list the benefits. It does say 8 exclusive multi-finish shades, rich high pigment shadows offer true color payoff. Silky smooth formula blends effortlessly, smells like blueberry, cruelty-free, paraben-free, gluten-free, and then it goes on to list the shade names. So let's go ahead and open this up. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. Super cute. And then on the back you do have a little description. It has the ingredients and the barcode. On the top of the packaging you do have the shade names. So let's go ahead and open this up. I love when Too Faced has the tin packaging. That means that the formula is going to be good. Here's what the back looks like. It tells you the shade names. And let's see what the mini palette looks like. Ooh, it's so pretty on the inside. And it does include a mirror. On the front of the packaging, it does say it smells like berry jam. So let's see if there's any scent to this. It doesn't smell like anything. The first shade in the palette is called Spread It. Nice and soft in the pan. Here's what that shade looks like. I'm going to be applying a second swatch and then we'll blend it out. The second shade in the palette is called Grape Soda. Another matte. The third shade in the palette is called Pickup Limes. Glitter shadow is really pretty. The last shade in the top row is called Jam Session. Ooh, this pink shadow is super vibrant versus the other few shades that we swatched. The first shade in the second row is called We Be Jamming. This is super soft in the pan. Next shade is called Violet Femme. The second to last shade is called Toast. The last shade in the palette is called Jam On It. That one is a little bit patchy. There we go. It's much better. Here's what all 8 eyeshadows look like swatched on the back of my hand. Now we're going to create a look using this palette. I'm actually very underwhelmed by the swatches, but let's see what it looks like applied on the eyes. Taking a fluffy crease brush, we're going to dip into the shadow and jam on it and apply this all over the crease. That shadow blended out really nicely. Swapping my brush for a clean, fluffy brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Toast. Apply this underneath the first shade and jam on it. Again, doing circular motions. You can't really tell that I applied the shade in Toast. Taking a flat brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Grape Soda. Apply this all over the lid. Dragging it up towards the crease. The shadow in Grape Soda looks a little bit chalky on my eyelids. I do want to cover it up with a different shadow. Taking my finger, we're going to dip into the shadow in Violet Femme. Apply the shade in the center of my lid. That shimmer is so gorgeous. I'm getting a little bit of fallout underneath my eyes. Taking a clean flat brush, we're going to dip into the shadow in Jam Session. Apply this towards our inner corner. I'm going to see if I can connect the shade in Jam Session and Violet Femmes together. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I actually really love that in my inner corner. I do want to add one more shadow. Using a small pointed pencil brush, we're going to dip into the shadow and pick up limes. Pop this in the very inner corner just to brighten up a little bit. Yes, I think that's perfect. Here's what the eyeshadow looks like. I'm going to apply a mascara and a lip, and I'll be right back. For mascara, I applied the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. For lips, I applied the KKW Cream Lipstick in the shade number 5. Here's what everything looks like. I don't think that this palette is amazing. I'm not obsessed with it. It's just meh in my opinion. I expected the shadows to be really pigmented, really pop. The only pigmented shade in the palette was this last shade here. This shadow was gorgeous. It blended out really nicely. This shadow in Toast, you couldn't really see it on my eyelid. On the back of my hand, it is noticeable. The first two shades in the palette I did not really like because it didn't really show up. You can barely see the shadow in Grape Soda, and this took a lot of packing on my lid, and it was a little bit chalky. I did not get the chance to use the first shadow in Spread It. It's a soft shadow. I'm not sure if this shade will show up on my eyelid, but I definitely will keep you guys posted in the description box down below. I really did enjoy using the shimmer shadows in the palette. I have other shimmer shadows in my collection that perform better. I really had to pack on the shimmer shadows on my eyelid. There was a little bit of fallout with the shimmer shadows, which is expected from a glitter shadow. I don't think this is worth $27. I wish Too Faced would have kept their price to $25. I don't know why they increased the price for their mini palettes. You can spend a couple dollars more and get a bigger palette that has a couple more shadows. This mini palette is not worth it. I really do like the packaging of this palette, and I did want to purchase more of the mini palettes that they released. After trying out this palette, I don't think I will be trying any more of their mini palettes. It does say here on the back of the palette that this is a 12-month shelf life. And let's see, it says bulk made in USA and assembled in Dominican Republic. Normally Too Faced's eyeshadow quality is really good, but this just wasn't it for me. If you guys have tried this palette out from Too Faced, please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.